Hello, and welcome to a Nation Vert video on Hearts of Iron 3, but for Hearts of Iron 4. Yeah, so basically, Hearts of Iron 4 is released on June the 5th. I have just pre-ordered it. I will be doing a Let's Play on it, obviously. I'll be doing many Let's Plays on it, because Hearts of Iron is probably my favourite game. Well, this Hearts of Iron is anyway. So I thought what I'd do is I'd get a Nation Vert video in fairly early, and then I know where I'm going for my first Let's Play. We've got to sort of think about a lot of things really, because obviously I've been watching a lot of videos and so far it looks completely different to Hearts of Iron 3. So we've got to keep that in mind, and I do want to ask you a few questions about that, and I'll start asking them now. Basically, before I would be willing to do a Let's Play, I'd actually want to learn a bit about the game. I want to learn how it works and what to do, rather than just jump in straight away and do a Let's Play. That might not be very good, because it'll be like a learning experience while I'm playing it. But then again, I would be willing to do that. If you guys want a Let's Play as soon as possible, and you're willing to like suffer from my struggle, then let me know. Whereas if you wouldn't, and you'd much rather like give me a chance to learn it a bit, and then obviously play it as I've learnt a bit, and then maybe more interesting, but I don't know. I wouldn't actually mind getting one out straight away, just because in terms of views and stuff, obviously the quicker you get a Let's Play out on a new release, the more subscribers you'll get, and the more you sort of fan base will grow, which is obviously what I'm wanting. But I mean, I'd play it either way. If Hearts of Iron 4 wasn't popular, which Hearts of Iron 3 isn't really that popular when you think about it, I'd be willing to play it just because I enjoy it, and that's what my fan base really wants. So I'm a bit torn to whether I should play it straight away and record it as soon as June the 5th comes, and I get the game and I record straight away as soon as I jump in, like a first look video I could possibly do. I just have a little try, and I could possibly do a Let's Play. I don't know. So yeah, let me know what you think about that. And then now we're going to come on to the Nation Vert. So obviously it's set in the exact same time period, I believe, as this game, Hearts of Iron 3. So I want you to choose a Let's Play, a nation to play. Sorry. Obviously the big ones are going to go up first, with most of the big YouTubers: Soviet Union, Germany, Britain, and America. My first ever Hearts of Iron 3 Let's Play was as Italy, so I'd be willing to play as Italy. I think, to me, Italy would be a very good nation to play as, because it's sort of safe, you know. France falls fairly soon, Germany takes it over. If we can basically lock the Med, take Gibraltar and the Suez, and then focus on Africa, and then build up forces to help with the Soviet Union, then it's a fairly decent Let's Play, and that's basically what I tried to do in my Hearts of Iron 3 one. I don't think it went very well though, and I think it would be a good nation to learn with as well, because they're not exactly the biggest nation. They've only got like Libya and Ethiopia, and then obviously mainland Italy to concentrate on. So it's not like a big, whereas if you play as Britain, you chuck straight in. You've got all this vast empire around the world that you've got to micromanage, and it's very difficult. So yeah, at the moment I'm pretty determined on playing as Italy, possibly Germany, because Germany's also, you just focus on this area, and it's quite powerful, so it'd be fairly easy. So I think if I was going to do a Let's Play, I'd personally pick that, but it's not up to me, it's down to you guys, and if you don't comment, then I'll just go ahead. If there's not a distinct winner, then I'll pick mine, what I'd like to play as, which would be Italy. So yeah, we've got all of these nations in Europe. To be honest, guys, I'm not really looking at playing as like Greece. It'd be too hard. I want a sort of secondary power, maybe a major. I wouldn't mind playing as Republican Spain. Portugal would be in there. Like, the main powers are basically these nations here: Britain, Germany, France, America, Japan, Russia, and Italy. So they'd be like my main choices. But I would be willing to play some secondary powers, such as Canada, Mexico, Brazil, Argentina, South Africa, Australia, and nationalist China are sort of in there. Maybe Persia and Turkey and Romania and Hungary. and that's probably about it, really. So yeah, or maybe Sweden, but even then that's probably quite difficult. So yeah, just comment the nation you want me to play as, and you could also tell me which path you want to go down, because I know after watching a French Let's Play on the main Paradox channel, you can actually switch sides. And you can form your own factions as well. So I know that you're pretty much aligned with Italy, you're pretty much aligned to join the Axis, but you could completely switch that. If you change your national focuses, you can force a revolution that will kick out a certain government for your favourite type. Or you can go down the peaceful route and call for a referendum or something like that. I know that in this Let's Play that I watched, they basically abandoned Britain as France and joined the communists. But that didn't mean they joined Russia as the communists. They became a communist nation, and now they're looking at creating their own communist faction, which would mean there is two communist factions. There'd be the Comintern with Soviet Union, etc., and there'd be a French communist faction, the Nazis, the Allies, and then the Axis, should I say. That's what I'm trying to think of. So there'd be 4 factions, and I just think that's so interesting how they've mixed that up. There's also a lot of new other things, like there's different factory types now. There's companies, so like IG Farben and all them, and Bosch, like if you play as Germany. It's just completely revamped. So this is why I'm a bit concerned about jumping in straight away, but I would be willing to do it because I want you guys to learn with me, if that makes sense. I do like playing doing a Let's Play like that, because it increases interaction, because you guys comment more and tell me and suggest stuff. Do you know what I mean? Obviously it's a new game for everyone, so some of you guys in the comment section won't know what's going on, which would sort of mean it's not exactly a massive learning Let's Play for me, because you be in the same boat as me, if that makes sense. But anyway, please comment and give me some nations. I will be sharing this video about to try and get as many comments and votes as possible. And yeah, if you guys want to share it, then let me know. So thank you. I hope you will comment and like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I look forward to sharing my Hearts of Iron 4 experience with you. So thank you and goodbye.